Okay. Oh, something's gone wrong with my camera already. Hello everyone. Hello, 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 hello. And welcome. Just while I do this, while I wait for the stream to hot up, let's just fiddle around with the camera. Not that. As I wait for you all to come in. Welcome. Just welcome. Really. If I downgrade that, I think you kind of get the picture with the old webcam. If I just get rid of that a little bit more, it's less of a background. There we go. Done. Right. So, hello. We are now live to the internet. Welcome to the Game Shed. This is Forza Horizon 4. I'm just going to bang up a quick little what's it on Discord, a little link to this. What's this game called? Forza Horizon 4. Okay, and welcome Belbs. Welcome Belbs. Look at this. This is our Discord. Let's go back to the game. You're going to have to let me know how my sound levels are and whatnot. Forza, when you try and stream it as a game, it crashes. It crashes the streaming software. So you have to stream it as a window. Not even a window, a display. So we're display capturing right now, which is a bit of a pain in the arse, but what can you do, eh? This is Forza Horizon 4 Ultimate Edition, not just the Standard Edition, no, an Ultimate Edition. And I will tell you what the Ultimate Edition is. Also, my mic is really quiet tonight. I don't know why. Anyway, Georgie boy, hello. Let's start. This took about 2.5 hours to download. Alright, it's just loading. Let's move my mouse out of the way. Literally 2.5 hours to download. We've got some options there. Let's continue. Options, exit. Let's see what our options are saying. Video. We're on Ultra. We're on fucking Ultra. We're locked down to 60 FPS. I don't know if that's a game staple, but because of how I usually have my stuff on VSync, it usually locks it to, see, VSync's on. If I take that off, you can then up. You see, unlocked frame rate. We're not too bothered about that. But we're going to put VSync on just so we don't get any tearing. Full screen is on. Subtitles, I mean, I could put them on for you guys, but fuck it. We're going to try and have as much of the game in this here window as possible. Let me just move back a bit so you can see more of my glorious Forza hoodie. Glad to hear all is well with the wifey and the little one earlier. Thank you very much, dude. I've got the sweetest. Listen to this, just while we get ready. Just while we get ready. Oh, a tweet went out as well. There's a fucking miracle. Check this out. We will get going on the career mode in a minute. Let's just let some people get in to the stream. Check this. This is my unborn daughter's heartbeat. You ready? That is my unborn daughter's heartbeat. The most amazing sound you will hear all day. She's 31 weeks old tomorrow, and she's due on the 1st of December. I couldn't be happier. She's measuring perfectly. She's getting ready. She's turning herself round, so she's head down, and everything is looking great for my first child. Right, how many have we got in? We've got 7. Mark's in. Hey there, Marcus. I'm excited. Fuck it. Should we start? Fuck it. Yeah, this is a big purchase. Ooh, 80 quid. I've got notes. I wrote notes. I wrote a whole A4 page. You won't be able to see them there because I wrote in a green pen. And obviously green screening. Hang on, look at this. See? You see the black stuff? That's yeah, it's all green. So I wrote a whole page of notes to tell you all about Ultimate Edition and the difference between Ultimate Edition, Deluxe Edition and Standard Edition. Okay, so we will go through that at the end. Got my Merc cap on because there are Mercedeses in this game. Tons of stuff in this game. Look at this, because, fuck's sake, because I've got monitor capture on, that happens. So I've muted those notifications now. Optimizing for your PC, please wait. I'm playing on the PC today, but this is a Play Anywhere title, so when I can't be asked to turn on my PC, I've got Forza Horizon 4 on my Xbox One, which is good, and that will carry over if I want to buy an Xbox One X. That'll be on there, and no doubt on the next Xbox, the Scarlet, whatever it is, Xbox 2, I will be able to play this game on there as well. So happy days, right? That's one great thing about Xbox, the Play Anywhere. My mate at work was itching to go home so he could boot this up today. He could only boot it up if he paid £80 and got this Ultimate Edition. Right, here we go. Now remember, in the beta, the sound didn't work unless you went through phono and you selected the phono port. If you were using a USB headset, it wouldn't work. The whole thing was fucked. So we're hoping that Forza has pulled its finger out and it's actually going to work. I have got the audio source on my stream to be what I can hear through my headphones, so the output on my headphones will be exactly what you're hearing, and what you're seeing behind me is exactly what I'm seeing, because I'm giving you my monitor output as opposed to a specific window. So everything you can see and hear is exactly what I can see and hear. He was going on about it for hours. Well, now you can see what it's all about. So e-brake is on the A button. Very weird. Switch camera is on the RB, which I've always hated about this Forza. But there you go. Hopefully this load time is only the only time we're going to have this long a load time, because it's optimizing for my PC, right? So guys, what are you reprobates playing this weekend? I won't be playing many games or doing much gaming, because I am off IKEAing and mother caring tomorrow. Pick up a cot and a nappy bin and all sorts of stuff, and some bits and pieces for the house, like new chest of drawers and different bits of furniture. So that's happening tomorrow. Sunday maybe I've got a hypnobirthing session, I'm not sure. Anyway, here we are, Microsoft Studios present.
Here's what I see.
Tell me to turn up the volume, turn down the mic, whatever it needs, you let me know.
I see a festival that never ends.
Yes, we're in Britain.
Where you can
Belby, I picked up Horizon Zero Dawn Ultimate Edition for $40 Canadian, so I'm going to be playing that. Belby, that's my favourite game of last year, mate. It's fucking incredible.
It's your dream life.
Last year? Or the year before? No, it must be last year.
Horizon I see. Let me show you.
Sea Stove, welcome to the stream. I'll be streaming some Order 1886 and Evil Within, probably. My Evil Within Collector's Edition is behind me. Haven't really touched it. Right, here we go. So this is the... this is just the mode you saw in the what's it? You know, the demo. So we'll skirt through this. Those of you wondering about my PC build, how is it capable? Is my PC capable? I don't know if your PC is going to be capable enough to run this. My PC is a fucking beast. It's an i7 7700K or 7700K, rocking an RX 580 Nitro Plus GPU, 16 gigs of RAM, blah blah blah. Blah blah. It's a fucking monstrous PC. I've got Cooler Master fans galore. Some fucking huge tower fan. It's massive. This tower fan thing. It looks like a steampunk sex aid. That's how phenomenal Cooler Master fans are. Woof, done. So Sea Stove has just platinumed Horizon Zero Dawn, and says it's amazing. It really is an incredible game. I'm excited for you, Belby. Honest to God, it's incredible. I want to play Spider-Man, but I can never afford it, so I'm not sure what I'll be playing. The Hood Man. Oh, I need to play Spider-Man. I was given it by someone, and I haven't touched it. Just for lack of time, really. I've been doing reviews on our website. If you check our website, thegamesshed.com, there are lots of reviews here and there. Some for not so good games, some for some good games. So, for example, As Your Reflections, a new bullet hell on the Switch. Did a review of that. That was good fun. Last night I published my review of V-Rally 4, which I've been playing on I've been playing on the Xbox. That was good fun. They've been taking all my time, getting to know each of the modes, you know, trying to perfect their controller mechanics for each of those games, the little nuances here and there, the online play, the solo play, etc, etc. And when you're kind of playing a game for review, you have to put a lot more fucking time and effort into it. So that's kind of why I haven't played Spider-Man. I have played Spider-Man. I've played Spider-Man for 3 hours. It's one of those ones that I know I'm going to play, and I know I'm going to love it, and I know I'm going to play it through to completion, so no rush. Boom. So we should have race 3 of these predetermined things coming up. I just finished Horizon Zero Dawn. It's a very good game, says George. 80 Canadian for the new game limits my playing of new games. Actually, I had some 3DS games arrive yesterday, so I'll probably be playing those. What games are they, George? I'm actually going to skirt out of... I don't like... If you guys are familiar with this YouTube channel, you know that I play a lot of fucking racing games. So the most recent video I published was the first 15 of V-Rally 4, and you'll know, because I mention it, that I hate playing in third person, and that's for sim and simcade games. I hate playing in the third person like I'm doing right now. But this is a solid arcade racer, and arcade racers should only ever be played in third person. Just saying. And yes, there really is. Look at this, man. This is fucking gorgeous. There really is a difference. Like, it's all about the handling. This game does not handle like a sim. For example, Forza, the hoodie I'm wearing right now, the Forza Motorsport 7, the handling of that is 1000% different to Forza Horizon series.
Hey Blue,
fuck it. Oh, I tried. Right. I'm going to try that again. So we do have rewind functionality. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm going to try and thread the needle with you. Oh, for fuck's sake. Codename... Oh, hello. Codename Steam, NES Remix, and the Bit Trip Saga. Oh, I love Bit Trip. Right, fuck it, I'm not going through the whole... I think I actually did thread the needle on my last stream of the demo. First go. I don't know what was wrong with me then. I love Bit Trip. You guys... Wow. Okay, will have seen potentially me streaming Bit Trip 3. Nope, I thought that was the end. I actually got rid of my 3DS. I wasn't touching it. In fact, I got rid of it after playing, like literally a week after playing Luigi's Mansion 2. I was so fucking disheartened by the 3DS that it had to go.
Red's down, Red.
Oh my god, what is happening? This is my mode, man. This is rally. Right, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I want to get into the single player proper, or the actual game mode proper, not the stuff that was in the demo.
Looks like I'm the only one left.
Everyone's dead. I need to kill him. Nearly got him. I got rid of my Wii because of the Force Unleashed. Oh wow.
This
I've been thinking about playing the Force Unleashed on like PS3, Xbox 360 again recently, and the only reason I've been thinking about that is because, you know, at the moment I'm going through some mad Soul Calibur flex because of the fact that we're streaming Soul Calibur 6 this week for Bandai Namco. I don't know if I've mentioned it or not, but at their offices, yes, I have mentioned it because I'm very bloody proud. Anyway, going through my Soul Calibur love at the minute, I remembered that the Force Unleashed's protagonist, aka the antagonist, is one of the guest characters in one of them there, I think number 4 Soul Caliburs from memory. Is that right? That's right, of course that's right. So that's why I want to maybe play Force Unleashed again, just to see what that character's all about. I want to call him Aiden or something like that. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I played the Force Unleashed. Bugatti. Is that a Hurricane? It's gone. She's gone. Right, we're coming up to the end here. Let's see if we can overtake this little puppy. So, Lambo, goodbye. Right, done. The Wii version is fucking terrible, says Belby. Ah, right, I don't think I ever played it on the Wii. Welcome to Britain. Arrive at the Horizon Festival. Look, that was from my Xbox app pop-up. Okay, so we've done all this shit that gets you introduced to the bits and pieces. Now, there's enough of you on, so I'm going to tell you what the Ultimate Edition is over the other editions. So there are 3 editions available right now. Yes, we have Jamie here. Wow, it just said my name. So this is the character I was in the beta / demo, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to be her again. So 3 versions.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Standard.
I'm Kira.
Which is your standard. It's like £50.
Looks like you've made a good
Comes with fuck all, apart from 1 car pack.
This one might have a real
The car pack is the drift car pack, which has 7 drift cars. We'll get into that later. Then you have the deluxe pack, which is about £15 more. The deluxe pack has the drift car pack. And what else does it have? It has the car pass, which gives you 42 extra cars throughout the year, so 2 a week, and that's it. And then you have this, which is the Ultimate Edition. Now, what does the Ultimate Edition give you? Let me just line this up on the Focus RS. Right, so the Ultimate Edition, which is this, okay, so the Deluxe and the Standard Edition actually come out next Monday, I think. So today the Ultimate Edition comes out, but you have to pay a lot more for it, nearly twice as much as the regular edition. But you also get the drift car pack with the 7 new drift cars. You get 4-day early release. You get sorry, did I say 4 drift cars? No, you get 7. Yeah, 7 drift cars. You get the Forza Horizon car pass, which has the 42 extra cars. You get the Best of Bond pack, which has 10 James Bond cars, which I cannot wait to see. As soon as we get into the game proper, I'm going to be having a look at those Bond cars, and that is only for the Ultimate Edition. You get VIP pass, which gives you 3 exclusive cars, crown flare, don't know what that means, vanity items, emotes, horns, a house, double credits. So you XP hunters out there, you better check yourself. And bonus wheel spins. Do you remember the wheel spins where you can gamble on different perks or cars or whatever? You get bonus ones. You also get the Forza Horizon 4 Expansion Pack number 1, which comes out in December, which will give you a new location, new cars, and new gameplay. So it could be something as mad as the Blizzard Mountain or Hot Wheels or whatever it might be. I don't know what it will be this time around. And then you also get the Forza Horizon 4 Expansion number 2, which comes out in the first half of 2019. So you get all of that in the Ultimate Edition. You get a shitload of stuff, is what I'm saying. Just a few
Nice
bits then,
choice.
says George.
Maybe
Yeah,
the
honest to
hottest
God, you
hatch on
get
the
so
planet by
much
now.
stuff. If you're a Forza
And
mania
designed right here in
maniac
Britain, don't
who
you know?
collects all the cars within Forza, then the Ultimate Edition is the only way to go. You get, straight off the bat, you get the 7 drift cars, which is in everything, so it doesn't matter, but you get the 10 Bond cars, you get the VIP 3 cars, and the 2 cars a week with the car pass, which start next week, I think on the 3rd of October. So that'll be like Wednesday, you start getting the car pass. So let's get in our RS and have a little look at
All right,
what's
let's
gonna
get you
happen.
set up with a personalised number plate. Go on, be creative.
Ooh. Right, let's get creative. Do. Goodbye. That's numbers. I meant to do letters. TGS. I'm gonna have TGS 1. So if Mark ever wants to play this, he has to be TGS 2. Here we go. I love the RS, man. It's such a sick car. Such a sick car. How's the stream looking, guys? Is it looking
I
juicy?
expect you'll want to get a feel for your new car. So I've signed you up to some events to get you started.
Thanks,
there.
Rebecca. She's called Rebecca. Isn't she lovely? Right, let's do this. Let's do this race. That's just going to take us. It's point to point. Bosh, along the motorway. Wow. George says, looks great, doesn't it? So we have...
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
we have the radio as per usual. Oh right, it wants me to go over here. I'm not going to be.
200 meters.
I'm not going to be
Your
pumped.
destination.
That was Mark's old Xbox account that just drove past me. I'm not going to be too
You have arrived at your
loud with
destination.
the old radio because that'll get this copyright flagged, etc. And we don't want that, do we? We want to have a nice, smooth.
Welcome to the Horizon
Stream.
Road Racing Series. Perform here and you'll be invited to more events. Perform there, and someday, who knows? I might even find space for you on the roster.
Alrighty, so we have a difficulty bonus because we're on driver tire average. Now, it will take me a few races, but I like to always have it pushed right up. Now, this will be my first game, so I'm going to keep all this shit on for the time being, but watch, by the end of this stream we should have everything cranked right up, hopefully. So let's get cracking. Joey! Reminds me of Burnout Paradise. Let's go! I don't know what this tune is. Don't like it though. This car, terrible acceleration. Good cornering though. Possibly down to the driver, aka me. Come on, ball bag. Okay, we've got my cousin Max in front of me, Melon Popper. Max has just started secondary school this year, bless him. And in front of him, in position number 1, it's the Game Shed regular and all-round amazing moderator, Miss Bossy Gem. She is a demon moderator. Don't know where she's at. I think she might be working tonight. She is also a chef. Wow. Multi-talented. God, this feels so nice. It's nice to be tearing it around Britain as well. My home country being repped in a game. The last game that I can think of personally that represented Britain quite well, or England, quite well in a racing game was, let's have a think, Slightly Mad Studios, Need for Speed, what's it called, the professional one, not the crazy arcade bollocks, but the one that was done by Slightly Mad Studios. Shift 2, I think, had a London level where you whiz around the IMAX on just there on Waterloo Bridge, and that was a real nice representation of London, or England if you want to get a bit more technical. I've got racing stats for days.
For your first race at the festival, that was some
monies.
nice
I got the
driving out
monies.
there.
Got a
Keep performing like that and you'll be
2,504
invited to the
monies
next round of the series.
and a bonus 10k. Influence. We're winning fans. That's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be getting fans. Jay's in. Dapaguna. Hello, bruv. How are you? Happy Friday evening,
Hello,
mate.
I'm Anna, your automated natural navigation assistant.
Reach in
I'll help
there.
you explore the festival and find activities throughout the UK.
Ask Anna. I need influence. Do I?
Okay,
I think I
Jamie.
do.
I have set your route to a new race in the Horizon Road
Oh,
Racing
yes.
Series.
MSR had London. Yeah. You're right.
Hey, Jamie. Your radio should
Yeah, I
have
don't wanna listen to
presets
this
for
pony.
Our resident Horizon stations. Horizon Pulse.
There's
Horizon
our mate
Pulse
Neil,
Arena,
just whizzed
Horizon
past me.
Block Party,
God, this
and
looks
Horizon
gorgeous.
XS.
Gorgeous.
See what takes your fancy.
In 200
Remember, for like
meters,
close
turn left.
close run-ins, etc., like chains of events, you're getting scored all the time in this, and you need that XP. Look, I'm just trying to drift in to the turns around this picturesque village. We're just fucking around, but we're looking for XP. Now, it's got to be clean, whatever it is you do, in order to bank those
You have
points.
arrived at your destination.
Let's go. All good, pal. How are you finding it? So far, this is just what was in the demo, so I'll let you know in a little bit. But it's all perfect. It looks great. It's tight as fuck. It's just a bit gorgeous. Let's crank up the difficulty a little bit above average, just to see what happens. Updating our driver tars, and let's go. I do love this series. This is my favourite arcade racer by far. I'm not a massive arcade racing fan, as you guys might know from our videos on the channel. I am a sim/simcade preferer. I mean, my favourite game of all time possibly is Project Cars 2. So, you know, to absolutely love an arcade racer for me is quite a big deal. But I think of any arcade racer, Forza Horizon absolutely knocks it out of the park. Tells everything else to go fuck itself. Right, so this is a bit more of a challenge. We're 30% of the way through and I'm not really making dents on P1. Bit of drifty round there. Might have to rewind that. That was a bit... Let's see if we can pull it back. I've got it now. Really balls that up. .45 Evo Hailer. Any of you guys know who that is? He is an absolute gent. He's in the car in front of me. Another streamer, one of the UK retro gamers out there. Yeah, bye motherfuckers. I'm loving this Focus, but I do want to get a bit more free roam going, so we're just gonna do these standard kind of tutorial-esque getting to know the ropes type races. Then we're gonna fuck around in the menus. We're gonna see what our ultimate pass bought us, our 80 pissing pounds. I do really want to check out the Bond cars, the DB5s and whatnot. That'll be super slick. Can't beat an Aston. You cannot beat an Aston. One of my favourite cars. If you ever get the chance to do a race day, a track day at Silverstone, guys, on a Sunday or whatever, they actually let you race Astons, so I'd highly recommend it. Boom, there's the race win, above average. We're not really pushing ourselves yet, but that was all good. I got the demo and I loved it, says Dapaguna. So yeah, so far it's literally just, wow, it's Mr. Motivator on the left. I'm liking all this kind of, we're looking up at our avatar, we're looking at the points, how many extra influences we've onboarded, etc.
The next round of the Horizon Road Racing series.
Can you guys, playing the demo now, Georgie's got MV. Can you guys hear the game alright over my vocal calamities that are firing out of my mouth? Thank you very much for anyone who has hit that thumbs up button. It feels so nice to be back on YouTube, it really does.
Sorry, Joel Carter, Horizon Driver Relations.
Such a charm.
I have an opportunity for you. There's a movie shooting nearby that's in need of a stunt driver. Short notice, I know, but what do you say?
Stunt driver, okay, I remember this one. Do you remember this one from the stream I did, or from the demo? Right, let's go and do this stunt. All the little side things you get in Forza, so good. Never been able to get into Horizon series properly. See, I own Horizon 2, but for me it started with Horizon 3 in Australia. I thought that was just so wonderfully done. I really did. Such a gorgeous vista that you get to fuck around in. And because there were like huge swathes of desert, not desert, kind of just dusty outcrop, you could really practice chaining your combos together and shit. Masses of wide and really long roads you could proper hammer it down on. I thought everything clicked in that game. The music as well, there were some quite nice tracks in there. It wasn't the best music selection. So check this, every Friday, I can reset the cosmetic damage at any point. Every Friday, Spotify, those of you with Spotify Premium will know this, but you get recent releases, and the recent releases that are that pop up are all dependent on a kind of background algorithm that takes kind of artists you listen to, or the most popular sort of artists within the genres that you listen to, blah blah blah. Anyway, this morning I listened to a bit of drum and bass. I'm a bit of a drum and bass junkie. This morning it suggested some new drum and bass that came out, and it was from a track from this tune. The single cover actually had music from Forza Horizon 4 on it, so I thought, oh, that's very clever advertising, well done. I bought Horizon 3, then sold it within 3 days. Jesus. Hey, it's Emps. How you doing, brother?
You having a laugh?
You having a G-Raff?
You'll do. Mike Steele, by the way. Today's shoot's a getaway scene.
I don't like him.
Head over to Broadway.
Reminds me of a shit Sean Bean.
The kid better be as good as you say.
Vroom vroom, I'm in me mum's car. Stream still looking good, peeps. Right, let's do this.
Right,
let's get close. Not bad. About to have some noodles. What did I have for dinner? I had we went to Budgeon's. There's a Budgeon's near the Royal Free Hospital. Very, very nice Budgeon's. It's proper, like, kind of artisan foods and stuff. See, Budgeon's wasn't like that when I was a kid. It was a shithole, but this is all artisan and free range and a bit noncy, if you ask me. But I picked up a mac and meatballs, not a mac and cheese, a mac and meatballs. And it was all right. I was just feeling a bit bloated at lunchtime. Just caned a bit too much food today, so that was nice. Wifey wanted a soup.
You made it.
Whatever the wifey wants, she gets at the moment, isn't it? Because she's pregnant.
Right. Let's get everything set.
Everything PSVR. The facial animations are so fun. My facial animations are worse.
But at least you look the part now. This is a classic car escape. The hero's being chased by
Bugatti.
Escapes by jumping through an old windmill.
He's got a Veyron on. He's going to smash it up a fucking hill, through the air, land in a field. He's going to fucking nail it.
Breathe, kid. Just don't let it get away from you.
He's not even a Cockney. Don't know why I'm doing that accent. He's cane it. Look at the light. Jump farther than the target distance. A reet pet.
Hook it left, but keep your foot down.
How's that, mate?
New pursuit vehicle.
let's have a little retry of that restart event because I've done a little 360. We used to have a Budgeons back home. It's a co-op now. I don't even know what a co-op is. I don't think there's any in London. There probably is, just in shitter areas of London. Thank you very much for the... What was that noise? Oh, subscriber. Cheers, brother. I think they've changed all of the YouTube matrix. Oh, it's a Harrier. Because they're killing off YouTube gaming.
They've in a jet plane. So what? You'll just keep that needle in the red.
They've dictated that it was a failure, which is fair enough. So yeah, they've changed a load of shit on YouTube since we last used it. But we're back now. We're going to be streaming not on Twitch. We're going to be streaming here. We prefer it here. It's nicer here. It's cleaner. It doesn't have as many fandangled whatsamidoodas, but it's good. It just lets us get on with our gaming, our streaming, and incentivises us to make better fucking content. Pull our fingers out of our arseholes.
They'll add something in post. Crashed alien ship or something.
Alright, here we go.
It's all marked out for camera coverage, okay?
Alright, mate.
Just line it up, floor it, and pray.
I'm praying. Boom.
Hey,
Yes.
eyes forward. Ignore the camera. Try to look heroic.
Boom. Did I do it? I think I've done it.
That is a wrap, everyone. Congratulations, kid. You survived.
But I can't clip you here. You can't clip us here.
I'll give you a number to casting.
It's also about that. What you can do is you can do a quick illegal when we upload it. You can then, you know, yeah, they need to invent the old clippies on YouTube, I think. We just have the whole thing recording somehow. There must be websites out there, right? Right. All this money. I'm now a stunt driver level 2.
Hey, Jamie. There's a lot of rumors flying around that you've landed a spot in a new movie.
That's right.
Make sure you save time to take part in the autumn season when you're rich and famous.
Ooh. Yeah, this is all based around seasons.
You've caught the eye of Alex, one of our Horizon superstars. He's looking for new racers to take part in the dirt racing series.
So the different seasons have different outcomes on the cars, different handling. There'll be like autumn will have wet leaves down, winter snow, slush, ice, things like that. Summer nice and clear, blah blah blah. Spring might be pissing down with rain. It's Britain after all, so 3 of those 4 seasons it will definitely be raining. There's probably fog in here, etc. I'd say spring as well. Heavy roadworks where the council try to flush their annual budget before the next budget is implemented. That doesn't happen, but it probably should. I finally name changed, says Chris 60 No Scope. Hi Chris 60 No Scope. I don't know what your original name was. Please do tell. Mate, are you going to do a bit of free roam? You're damn fucking right I am, brother. It wants me to go here. So let's just have a look at this map. So far we have nothing opened. Wow. Wow. I mean, okay. So we have all of this shit to explore. And there'll be much more. Let's just go and do a... I completed that. So it wants me to do this. Let's go and do this, and then we'll crack on. Oh, I see. Sorry, everything PSVR. Yes, I can see now. You've got the same avatar. So Chris, hello mate. Sorry for being dense. It's been a long week. It's been a very long week, mate. Jay Zaguna is in my game, huh? How's that, mate? How's that? Jay, you are making my gaming experience at least 3% more fun in game. How's baby Jay? Oh mate, honestly, every time we go for a midwife appointment, there's Bilby. There he is. That's not Belby, it's Bilby. It's another one of our streaming moderators. Yeah, every time we go for a midwife appointment, they scan the baby's heart, and it's the most incredible thing as a parent to be for the first time you'll ever hear. And today my wife said, can my husband record this? and the midwife said, yes, of course you can. So I whipped out the phone and I recorded it. And it's the most beautiful noise. It sounds like a horse galloping, but within that strange noise, you know that that is your baby girl or boy's heartbeat, and it's just an incredible sensation. Weight is tracking perfectly. She's readying herself for birth. She's turned upside down now in the womb. She's kind of getting her head ready for the assumed position of birthing, and everything is going amazingly. She even did a feisty little boot on the midwife as the midwife was prodding around.
Arrived at your destination.
So yeah, all is good, all is good. Sounds like a fast heartbeat. It's amazing, amazing. Did you spend a long time staring at the monitor at the hospital? I did. I was mesmerised. At the is it the 13-week they give you one, and the 20-week they give you one, a proper scan? I did the 13-week one. I cried the first time I ever saw her. Oh, look at this Peugeot 205 and the it's that Escort Cosworth and the Renault 5 maxi thing. Yeah, the first one I ever saw her, the first time I ever saw her come into view, I cried. And then the 20-week scan, I didn't. I was smiling like a crackhead. And there's a Subaru Impreza. I didn't cry the second time, mainly because it was fucking super hot. It was like the height of our summer. It was like 10 weeks ago now, 11 weeks ago. So yeah, you know, proper hot. Guys, WRX, STI or a Cosworth. I'm not being the Lancia. RS2000. So Jay wants me to be a Cosy. Yes, I will be the Cosy. Proper chav wagon. One of the best out there. Can't wait. Built and tested on the local roads of Essex, wouldn't you believe? This is perfect because in the demo, when I was streaming this, I was the WRX. No Fords, not yet, not yet. I was a Ford for the last 40 minutes, so apart from the Bugatti stunt that I just did. Look at this, man. Look at the reflections. It's a bit jittery, And I noticed the textures didn't pop in for the top two lights then.
Okay, first dirt race coming right up. You go and enjoy yourself out there.
Alright, I don't know what this is. Oh, this is a proper race now. Proper race. Here we go. So you see I just got some points there before we even started. That's called a car collector, and that's for however many cars you add to your collection, you're going to get points for. Because it wants you inevitably to unlock every single car. Because why wouldn't it? Because that means you're going to have to spend money. That's one thing they do very fucking well, this game. And Forza Motorsport. They get the licenses, they get all the rights to all the cars, classics and new. Also some kind of forthcoming prototypes, if you will. Fuck off, man. It's Peugeot 205 wanker. Fuck off. I'm not going to win this race now. Oh, maybe I will. Fuck off, prick. Glorious thing about Forza, which you guys probably know if you play Forza Motorsport or Forza Horizon, it is a full contact sport. It might not want you to think it's a full contact sport, but it bloody well is. The amount of times in Forza Motorsport I've hurtled into that first corner way too fast, thinking the only way you can get through there is with the brake and not pressing the brake. I do that pretty much every time, and that is because it doesn't punish you for using your opponents to scrub off speed, and that is the most effective way most of the time in a Forza game to achieve your goals. Alright, so I think above average might be taking the piss a bit. I might have to go to expert. Let's just see where we finish. I know I'm going to finish first, but unless I make a mistake. But how far in front is the question in this. What's your opinions out there of this so far, aesthetics wise, and kind of what, just from what you've seen, the options, the car selection, the variation from kind of races like this to point races, and the odd stunt challenge. What do you guys make of what you're seeing so far? I can't wait to see the James Bond shit coming up. That'll look I think, hopefully, when I open up one of those things, maybe we'll get a stunt challenge in one of those cars. I mean, that would make sense, right? It'd be good if there were stunt missions based on the Bond car pack, but I don't think they build missions around car packs, which is a kind of missed opportunity, really. Maybe they do. Maybe I'm just talking out my arsehole. Ace this. Absolutely Ventura this. And just like all Forzas, it rewards you for keeping a nice clean racing line. Gosh. Okay. Rip Telltale. Hang on a second, I've skipped a few. Proper RAC Rally. I played Sega Rally for all of 10 minutes yesterday. Sega Rally 2 is a piece of shit, amps, mate. Rip Telltale. I really wanted to see episode 3 and 4 of The Walking Dead. The only, and this is a bit harsh, like I'm most of the franchises they've made into games I am a fan of. The thing that they're representing, Guardians of the Galaxy for example, massive fan of the films, very shit game. The Walking Dead, I watch it. I tried season 1, I wasn't a fan unfortunately of the Telltale games. Game of Thrones, I watched that religiously. The game, no. Batman, massive Batman fan. I've got loads of graphic novels of Batman. I watched all the animes, all the films, love Batman, I love the lore of Batman, everything. Played the Telltale game, no. The only Telltale games I've fallen in love with are The Wolf Among Us. I think that's a superb game, probably top 20 games of all time, it sits in there somewhere. And Tales from the Borderlands. And the odd thing about Tales from the Borderlands is I'm not even a Borderlands fan. Messed up, right? That's how good that game was. The only good Telltale game was The Walking Dead, says Chris. TTK, I've missed you, man. How you doing, brother? Good to see you over on the tubes. We're sacking off Twitch, mate. Can't do it. Can't do it anymore.
Like that again, and you might just make it into round 2.
How's the transition from dirt to tarmac? Can you feel the difference? That's a good question. That's a very good question, Jay. And I will have to tell you in the next race. I will, because I wasn't paying attention. Chris, honestly, mate, if you can find a sale at the moment on Telltale, and they're everywhere, check out Fanatical, check out GMG, check out all your favourite places, even Steam, maybe on the console stores themselves. Look for The Wolf Among Us. It's fucking incredible, brother. Oh, I've got a wheel spin and I've got 15,000 credits. I wasn't even paying attention. Can't stand this YouTube live shite. Can't do Twitch. You probably won't be seeing me around much then. Yeah, dude, it's not worth it for us. It's really not worth it for us.
And I think you should check it out. See you there?
See you there. So at the moment what it's doing, it's still guiding us. It's holding our hand. It's only opening up one thing at a time. There is a fast travel board there that we kind of need to smash, maybe? Let's go and have a look at it.
Oh my goodness, this is your boy Scott Tyler, back to work, back in action, and back in the
Let's spin round here. Look at that light bouncing off our car. It's gorgeous. Right, so the fast travel board is here. Somewhere. Where is it?
So, I don't know. I assume I'm welcome.
Oh, it's over there. I see it.
Because there is more
is it in here?
More bass and more
there it is.
Tyler coming right at you.
Got him. Right, so there's 50 of them. Okay, so we want to just go down here. So hopefully when we've done this, it's going to show us like one of each type of race. Then it's going to start dumping in events everywhere, and we're going to have a bit more free roam ability.
Smash up fast travel boards and you'll get a discount on the Horizon fast travel service. Smash them all and the festival will cover your costs completely.
Okay, I understand. I understand. Such a vandal. That's it, mate. That's it. I am loving this so far. It's one of those games that if you want to take it seriously, you can. But at the same time, you don't have to. You can just kind of sit back, relax, just whiz around with no real fucking intent. So this is one thing that's great about Forza. Fuck the roads. Where we're going, we don't need roads. I think that's a direct It's a direct quote from Back to the Future. I think Marty actually said, "Fuck the roads. Where we're going, we don't need roads." Village, people, tree. Oh, that's a hard wall. Oh no, no, no! Don't give me that shit. Right, there we go. Where's my destination? I've lost it. That's over there. Sorry, village people. Just demolishing everything to do with the village.
Turn right.
Look at this gorgeousness. Proper little town like Oxfordshire. Alright, it wanted me to go that way, so we're just going to cut through this.
When it is safe to do so.
Greenhouse. Nope. Oh right, we're here. We're here.
Meters, you will arrive at your destination.
Didn't think we were that close. Don't let him sing. Living up to your accent. How dare you? How dare you? Yeah, boy. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Those of you who don't know, TTK is our antagonist, the TGS antagonist, and we love him to bits. He is super awesome. He streams really fucking weird games that basically no one should like. Games that where your protagonist is a question mark or some other mad symbol. I don't know. Oh, I remember this from the demo.
Oh, it's you. You made it. I'm Jay,
yeah, I'm a bit of an arsehole.
Alex
He really is.
About you, you know. If you drive half as well as he says you can, these guys will love you. Oh,
yeah, bro. See that car in front there? I think that is the... Is that the Mustang GT? There's one of those outside my house right now in bright yellow. It has no place being in Zone 3 in London. And it is way too yellow. Way too yellow.
Looking forward to seeing what you can do.
I got killed by a question mark in that game before. There you go, see? I like the way my car in that little cutscene has had a paint job. Alright, so we're now racing our Cosworth against Ferraris and whatnot on above average or expert or whatever I put it on. Yeah, motherfucker, I use the trees. So we don't have to use the roads, but as long as we pass through these checkpoints, I mean, that would be beneficial, and we really don't want to do that. We don't want to slam into a tree, so I'm going to stick to the roads. I'm 7th of 12, I wasn't paying attention there. I really should be starting this game again, but I'm not going to. Let's see where we get. We've still got 70% of the race to go. See, the checkpoints are really close together, and that's so you don't skip loads of them to go cross country. It actually benefits you staying on the road, so let's just do that. Should beat this shitty Mustang. One of my flash neighbours. See, I don't understand how he can afford that car if he lives in this block of flats that I live in, because they're fairly nice flats, but he definitely shouldn't be able to afford that car living in this flat. And my flat is the most expensive in this block because it's the penthouse, the top floor, the biggest flat. So he lives in one of the smaller ones. Maybe that's how he's got spare money. No, trees, trees, trees! Oh, fuck, let's have a little rewind. Stream just turned into a slideshow. I wonder why. This is why we initially stopped doing YouTube. Right, hopefully it fixes itself in a second. 1 second. I'm just going to... just going to close all my other shit down. Look at my desktop for the time being. You'll love it. It's fucking great. Let's just close all this shit. All this other shit I've got open. Let's reopen that. And he's selling drugs. Honest to God, I think he probably is. Right, let's just rewind this. I've kind of lost track of what I was doing. Yeah, he probably is selling drugs. In fact, there's probably no doubt. I hadn't thought about that before because I've seen him with his child and his wife. Maybe that's just a cover. Let's just let the stream catch up with itself. Oh, motherfucker ran me into that. Right, this is going to get a bit tasty now. I'll have a look at the stream. Is it still... need some more icons? That's just my games, man. Honest to God, that's just my games. Oh, what is he doing? I don't need all the shortcuts for my games, but I like them. Just because it reminds me every now and then when I take a quick look. Oh yeah, I need to play that, for example. This has really put me off. All this shenanigans and tomfoolery. For fuck's sake. I'm going back 2 corners. Do you use the standard Virgin router? Yeah, the Super Hub. The Super Hub, Glenn. I like the fireworks in the background celebrating your cornering. Yes, alright, funny fucker. Got him! All I needed to do was just draft him straight through. How is it looking now? It's smoothed itself out? How have you been, Glenn? How is life on the N64 side?
Have all these unspoken rules about respect and honour and who can and can't join, but all you need to know is drive like that and you're welcome anytime.
Okay, what we're looking for. Oh, got a new router. Get a new router, set your Virgin Hub into modern mode. Get a new router. It's the Super Hub, man. It is new. Big fucking Darth Vader looking vertical one, not a horizontal one.
Hey,
set it to modern. Seems to have calmed down for the moment. Looking better. Looking mostly okay. Yeah, I don't know. Just a blip in proceedings. Maybe my missus is downloading hardcore pregnancy porn or something. Some weird glitch in the bottom. Fuck yourself, man. Right, so it just dropped one thing and a stunt by the looks of things. Oh, a danger sign. So it's starting to open up some bits and pieces. Let's just have a look at our mini map. Sorry, our menu. So what have we got in here? We've got, it's all locked for the time being. Horizon Life, Team Adventure, Cars, Rivals, Clubs. We're still doing tutorial stuff. Get a super duper router. I should do. Virgin's been mostly okay since I complained to them. See, about 4 months ago, I was having real bandwidth struggles. It was strangling my upload, and I phoned Virgin. Virgin told me there was absolutely nothing wrong. They'd searched the area, there was nothing wrong. It must be local, and they did all their tests, and there was nothing wrong. And literally, I'd had this problem for about 4 months. Every fucking time I wanted to stream, they were strangling my bandwidth. They claimed that it wasn't happening. They claimed they couldn't see anything. There was no issue on the line. Anyway, I hung up the phone. They said an engineer would be out in 2 weeks. The moment I hung up the phone was the very last moment I ever had that struggle. They, coincidentally, I never had that problem again. Interesting, huh? So they kind of manage. Oh, hello. They kind of manage your bandwidth. Yeah, that one I'll do again in the future. But for the time being, that'll do. They fuck around with your bandwidth and they claim they don't do anything, but then you phone them when you've rumbled them, and they flick a switch and you're fine again. It's a fucking shady business, man. He took out a red phone box. It's only about 100 of them left in the country. Virgin should be treating me better. I give them 100 quid every month. Hi, George. George is there. Bye, George. What kind of turning is this? Oh, fuck me. Am I doing this again? Alright, let's get... Get a bit of height on this bad boy. There's George. Hi, George. Imagine you saw that just tear past you. I actually like this tune.
You have arrived at your destination.
There we go. That's a bit better. Oh, 190. Okay, so let's go off to the next thing and hopefully last thing. Let's catch up. Cheeky bastards. I guess it makes sense that they will give you as little as they can get away with. Exactly, exactly. Mr. Nightlaw. I had that same shit with Sky and BT, Jamie. Exactly, they're such fucking criminals. It's disgraceful. And the fact that they literally kill the animals. They just said, no, nah, it's you, mate. You're talking shit. No. Oh, no, sir. Come on, you're getting 75 meg download. I didn't ask you about download, did I, mate? Nah, bruv. It's my uploads. Oh, really? Okay. Well, there's nothing, so we'll send out a dude. Yeah, that'll help it. He can prod around with your shit. What do you mean he can fucking reset the box and then you can charge me 50 quid call out fee when they can't find anything because you fucking flipped the switch on your fucking computer, you prick. Not at all bitter or resentful. Apparently BT have historically been slightly better about traffic shaping, but better than Virgin isn't saying much. Controversial. Right, here we go. Got WRX in front of us. Launcher Delta by the looks of things on the left there. And my eyes are shit and I can't make anything else out. There's a 205 up top. Oh, I missed the checkpoint. Hang on. Come on, Jamie. I'm going to turn off rewinds in a bit as well. I'm still not entirely happy that I know how my handling is in this game. Right, so dirt to concrete, you're saying. So at the moment, very sort of slidey. You can feel the dirt being knocked around under your wheels, under your car. You can actually feel it on the rumble of the pads. I'm hoping that there's some concrete coming up. It does feel very gravelly. They have translated that very well into a controller. No, I don't think we're going to get any of that in this because it's just a dirt track, as it were. Very nice circuit, actually. I like this quite a bit. Come on, mother funkster. Jay is out in front. I had to slam the brakes on you there and brake test you. That was the only way I was going to keep in front there. Chickens! Oh, I might have just hit one. So apparently England is full of just sheep running around and chickens. They should just have loads of fucking pigeons getting caught up in the front grille of your car. And lots and lots of midgies. Not midgets, midgies. So I'm managing my handbrake and my standard brake quite nicely. I'm sort of getting to know what's what and how far you can take that in terms of turning. I feel I'm doing alright with it so far. I'm sticking reasonably closely to the racing line without having to kind of shave apexes and whatnot. Don't really need to do that in this. I mean, that's more a Forza Motorsport 7 type situation. Okay, so it's lagging again. Stream's gone dodge again. I reckon Virgin Media has detected poor driving. How dare you, man? That was sick. What can I do about that? Let's have a look. Yeah, it's the internet. It's not dropping no frames or anything like that. It is the internet. Interesting. Or the game. Let me just check my... I'm just going to Control-Alt-Delete. And let's check my task manager. Let's just check my performance. Everything should be running nice and smooth. We'll just have to take your word for it, mate. Yeah, everything's fine. Memory's running at 61%. CPU 47%. GPU, I mean, GPU usage is actually quite high. I am actually playing this on Ultra. There's no need to play this on Ultra. Right, let me ramp it down, and we should get some more, little bit more processing power to pump into different areas of the stream. So 1 second. Literally no point in me running this on Ultra.
Right.
2 seconds, please.
Good news is you've made the cut for the Horizon Autumn season.
Blame YouTube or the controller. It's not YouTube or the controller. It's just me being a dickhead. Right, so Autumn. That's great, but I still haven't got free roam open. Just drop loads of shit, please. One. Just one. It's only dropped one. Okay, we've got a house now. Alright, so let's just click that there. Let's just press pause. You've seen what it looks like on Ultra. Where's my settings? Settings. Video. Let's see what it looks like on medium. Oh, restart required. Okay, so let's do that. Have a look at my desktop again. All my games are there. There's a load of games installed. Fuckload of games. And then there's some files over here. I don't know what these files are. There's no porn, but I mean,